Today we are looking at a topic of ancient internet history that still maintains a seed of relevancy to this very day. There's words. I just made words right there. What is this topic? Don't you mean who is this topic? Wings of Redemption. The world's most self-destructive content creator and streamer that there ever was or will be. Who is Wings of Redemption? He isn't just your average morbid beast that I would standardly cover on this channel. This guy has been around for years.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
I have personally watched a podcast called PKA since its inception back in like 2013 or something like that. My first episode was episode 6, and Wings of Redemption was a guest then.
Hi guys, it's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back with Painkiller Already, episode 6, and we are now one of the officially longest running podcasts on the YouTube community.
And I remember from when I was a little boy, little 14-year-old boy, just being like, this podcast seems like a fucking train wreck. And they were just always fighting, and Wings would always just start some shit and stuff, and then he got kicked off, fell off the internet, I became a YouTuber, and now my is fucking huge, and here we are. Jordy Jordan, aka Wings of Redemption, is a character that is essentially out of a Shakespearean tragedy. He is a streamer of notable size. Sorry, I'm not fat phobic, I promise. The notable size bit though is a double entendre because not only is he a large man, he also has a pretty big channel. 400,000 subscribers. Yeah, and he also recently just got banned off Twitter, which is awesome.
My health is starting to fail. I don't have the money to deal with my health problems.
I'm a continual failure on losing weight, and my YouTube channel went from 8 million views a month to 200,000 views a month. I live off the charity of others. I haven't seen my penis in probably 8 years. I'm bigger now than I've ever been. I have trouble sleeping. I don't take care of myself the way I should. Sugar controls my life 110%. I probably have untreated diabetes, and I basically have to play games for a living that I fucking hate.
And that's a better intro than I could have come up with, to be honest, guys. A literal modern-day Shakespearean tragedy. You probably would think, as a normal human being, how can someone possibly be such a victim and just kind of summarize their life in such a honest and embarrassing way, a pathetic way, really?
I lost 71 subscribers today, so been kind of a bad day. It's just usually with my life. You prepare for one thing, and it gets twice as bad. I vomited twice today, watching the subscriber count go down.
Well, that's Wings of Redemption, guys, and that's why he's still relevant, because it's like watching a dumpster fire, all right? I would love to see him turn his shit around, but until then, we're gonna be going on a bit of a deep dive. This is a personal favorite topic of mine, something that I've kept up with for years on my own, without ever having made a video about it, until now.
Like, this whole situation for the last 5 years has been me versus like 20 guys.
Jordy has had so many dramas throughout his years, all right? Stuff with his wife.
I had a bad fight with my wife this morning because she is viciously upset about all the things that's going down, and she wants me to quit, and I don't know how.
Not good. Stuff with age of consent.
What have I done?
Even worse.
I flirted with a couple 17-year-old girls in a fucking rainbow lobby because they were being flirtatious. I did say the age of consent should be 12.
But it's okay, he's just a big boy with an eating addiction. Jordy's life could literally be the subject of a TLC show in and of itself. I mean, this is a truly insane story that is remarkable, and it started off great too. That's the craziest thing. He was massive when I was like just starting out on YouTube, and somehow it all went so bad and wrong. Badong.
I was bored, so I was outside. I was shooting basketball, and this cat comes along. We had these 5-gallon buckets, so I took a 5-gallon bucket, and I was like, bloop, and I basically I left the bucket on top of him because the cat couldn't move the bucket, and he ended up dying under there. So it was like 5 or 6 years before I moved that bucket.
In my opinion, the biggest moment, the biggest turning point in Jordy Jordan's life in which people really started to turn on him and he became very bitter is when he raised $20,000 to get bariatric surgery many years ago. His fans rallied around him to help him, and then guess what? Guess what?
What is the other 13K of the surgery money going to? It's most likely going to go to pay my house off.
He pocketed a lot of the extra money, bought a bunch of iPhones and 2 Mustangs, I believe, and did get the surgery, to be fair. But he got it done in Mexico, which was substantially cheaper than in America. And I believe also now he's gained back all of his weight, which is very, that's sad. That must be difficult to deal with that.
I started at 472. So in the last month, I've dropped right around 50 pounds with the pre-op diet. Like, there's cool moments, like being able to wear like shirts that I've never thought I could wear. That's fucking cool. Well, I have quit soda.
Look how good he looks.
Like, I've quit soda completely.
I haven't even quit soda. And here's a year later. People literally just buy him food now on his live streams and get food like delivered to his house and stuff. It's really an insane journey that we've been on with this band. I didn't really want to cover this either because there's so many trolls, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of it's really hilarious. But me being someone with 3 million subscribers, kind of past the point where I can really be extremely mean. All right. So, trolling is bad. Do not do it. Do not harass. Be good, Elliot. E.T. for no. It's E.T. back there. I had to learn a few lessons from old E.T. back there. Fuck you looking at, you son of a bitch. Fucker. Fuck you. This truly is a tale for the ages. It's one of the oldest internet tales that there is. This dude was doing Nikocado before Nikocado was even a thing. And Nikocado's aware of it. No, that's the real difference.
I am always 2 steps ahead.
Nikocado is extremely self-aware. Jordy seems to be like there's just something kind of wrong with him. I don't know what it is, and I'm not saying that there is something wrong with him, but it just appears that just nothing. He needs to be surrounded by people, in my opinion, that are positive and good, not trolls. The internet has done nothing but hurt him. I mean, let's be real here. It's done nothing at all but hurt him. And he's still a human, so he deserves respect. He did officially admit failure from his weight loss journey, though. Obviously, you can see. He blamed it on the trolls, though.
Guys, I failed at weight loss. So, like, why do we keep harping on it? You gotta understand, the entire time I was trying to lose weight, I had a whole group of people out there shitting on me.
You know, him not being motivated to keep the weight off because of the trolls. So, just a pure inability to take responsibility for himself, similar with Nikocado and just a lot of these, these people of size always blaming all their shit on everybody else. What's wrong with you? This clip really sticks out to me. You won't read that donation.
YouTube and Twitch and Mixer, wherever the hell you might choose to do it, is not the greatest job in the world. Doing YouTube for 10 some years, it's mentally draining. It's mentally draining.
So are all other jobs, though. I can't stand creator pity. I just don't get it. I mean, you feel bad. I'm very lucky. I get to act like a fool and people watch me and I get paid money and I can literally live my dreams. Never will I ever complain overall about being a creator. Sure, it's hard. But would I rather be doing something in the IT world like I originally planned? No. I could literally be morbidly obese and just have people buy me food on stream. There's not many other jobs where you can do that, especially when you're at a very low level. Like Mr. Beast has a team of people. That's hard. Just being one guy kind of floundering around with no direction and still making enough money to pay your bills. That's not that hard. It's harder to work at McDonald's than it is to be a YouTuber in 7 out of 10 circumstances, I promise. Don't let your favorite YouTuber lie to you. The whole thing, though, is just a massive, big victim pity party. It really, truly is. There's a clip of him basically saying that viewers needed to donate for him to even play on a stream.
I'm about to end the stream anyway. Like, we didn't get any subs or donations that last game, so like it's going to be one of those streams, so might as well just end it early. Like I've said before, Call of Duty is $25 an hour. The first hour I don't get $25 an hour, I quit Call of Duty and go play something else.
He needs to make $25 an hour in order to play COD on a stream. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Are you shitting me? Are you just trying to make it hard for people to have respect for you? Because that's how you do it, all right, dude? That's how you do it. I look like one of those things from Spy Kids. I mean, this guy truly is an enigma. I have a soft spot in my heart for him too. And I love PKA, like I said, and they're always kind of, not really much so much anymore, but they used to really make fun of him a lot and just kind of feed the trolls, which is not funny. You shouldn't laugh at that.
A lot of people look at my job and be like, man, I hate going to work 8 hours a day at an office where I got to sit there and look at lines of code. But there's things in the office that you get that I don't get. Where I get to sleep in, you get human interaction. You get to have a structured environment where you're not responsible for most things. I'm responsible for everything. And I guess one of the main reasons I quit YouTube is because like I just got tired of coming up with ideas to try to figure out how to make views count. I can leave the house anytime, sure, yeah.
I got shark eyes. I got shark eyes listening to that clip. I'm not even gonna respond to it because it's like, just so stupid. There's no level of relatability that I have to the sentences, the words that are coming out of his mouth. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Sure, it's hard. Okay, well, try harder then. It doesn't get any easier. You just get older and slower and weaker. There's also just a true train wreck of a podcast that he was on that I recently saw again, which kind of spurred me into making this video. And this is an extremely serious topic as well. Wings of Redemption says he plans to commit that one, which is not good. He's just on this random ass podcast.
I have 2 years left on my house before this house is paid for.
Right.
When that happens, I'm taking this pistol.
Dude.
Real talk. Hollow points are in it and blowing my brains out. That's my game plan.
But what? I mean, that's a really good way to just ruin a podcast. Also, how are you supposed to respond to a cry for help like that? That's obviously a cry for help.
I fucking, you know what I mean? Like I've watched you like half my life or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't want you to fucking go. I like watching your streams to this day. I watch your videos and shit like that. And if you feel like the only thing you have left to do in your life is to pay off the rest of your house and like, then I don't know, peel your wig back, then like that's on you, I guess. But like there's a lot of shit you can still do. But I think there's a million different businesses you could have online. Like you're not a dumb guy. Like you'll find something.
I don't want to work for somebody else.
I'm saying there's a million different businesses you could make online. Like this, like not just YouTube. It's opened you up to a million different things you can do.
Let's not get into it. But I'm just saying, like,
I mean, this poor guy here literally looks up to him, has been watching him, same as me, for years, for 10 years, dude. And then you just drop a bombshell like that, and then you get advice, just some basic advice from someone who legitimately looks up to you, and then you just disregard it completely. This is such a confusing thing. Also, totally ruined the vibe on the podcast, by the way. Completely fucking ruined the vibe. I would like for you guys to let me know what you think about this entire situation. If you've never heard of Wings, if you know about him, if you've been watching him since 2013 like myself, Woody Mail Mondays. Oh, old COD community. What the fuck? When am I getting on PKA, you motherfuckers? Let me on! I'd like for you guys to let me know what you think though. Because this right here is such a Wings moment. I hope to God that this is just a hypothetical joke scenario. I'm gonna say this on the podcast, hopefully. But at the same time, you gotta say it's an extremely manipulative thing to do. To just say that you're gonna do that, and then like, what are you trying to do? What's the game plan? A lot of areas of gray here. A lot of areas of gray. Difficult to tiptoe yourself around this one. And I would love to talk to Wings to pick his brain to see if there's any way we could help, or see if I could give him some advice in terms of running a business or being self-employed, because YouTube is difficult, but it's not as difficult as any other form of self-employment. Running an actual business is way harder. Having employees is way harder than running a YouTube channel. You have to do almost nothing to run a YouTube channel. You have to learn how to edit, learn how to do thumbnails and titles, and then just not be lazy. That's all it is. I do personally think myself that there is a bright future to this entire situation. I think there could be another weight loss camp. I think Kyle, FPS Russia, by the way, if you don't know, and Wings, they can do another fat camp and they can lose all the weight.
We talked about this a little bit on the podcast. This was an idea I think that I came up with. And this was putting you on my nice, shiny new hardwood floor and seeing if you could pull your weight across it.
And then we could make videos on it, and then it could be like a huge, awesome comeback. and stuff. Yeah! I want to send him food. I want to send him some Sour Boys. I'm just kidding. Oh. Anyways, guys, go ahead and click this video if you enjoyed and you want to see more. And go support Wings of Redemption. Don't be mean to him. Don't troll him. Don't harass him. He's a good guy at heart. He just needs help, I think.